What's going on, guys? I'm back again with another How Does It Run in 2021 video for you. And next up, we're looking at Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the Wii U. And for those who know me, know that I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I've been collecting the collectibles, the games, the statues, you name it, I've been collecting for this series. So I'm pretty excited to give this game a try and see how it runs on the Wii U, see how if it runs better than the 360, the Xbox One. Who knows, maybe we'll find some fun stuff in here. So let's just dive right in. So as you can see, we're right here at the main menu, and it looks just like every other Black Flag, except it has one big difference, and that's that you can connect to the Wii U gamepad and play your game right from the screen on the Wii U gamepad. And to do that, you just click the left and right joystick, and it'll put you right on the Wii U gamepad, which I thought was pretty cool, actually. And you can play the game right from your Wii U gamepad. So that's something exclusive right off the bat that I'm noticing in this version of the game that isn't available on any of the other versions. And of course, I'm jumping into the options and making sure that the subtitles are on. And just overall, I like to look at how the options are looking and what I can control. And it does show optimized for the Wii U gamepad, and we'll dive into that in a little bit. And weirdly enough, it shows Play Off TV on Wii U gamepad, which I felt was a little overkill because it's right there on the main screen, but let's just dive right into the game. So I should say that I did try out the multiplayer of this game, but obviously no one's playing it, and I couldn't really get anywhere with it. But it was kind of cool to see. I never played Black Flag multiplayer before. I got into this game way late, even on Xbox One, and so it's kind of cool. It was actually a cool, pretty cool concept that they had, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to try it. And Assassin's Creed is really good at featuring their games in real historical settings, and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is no different, taking place during the Caribbean during the year 1715. You play as Edward Kenway, who's a pirate turned eventual assassin. He is the father of Haytham Kenway and grandfather to Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Man, let me tell you, it felt good to get back into an Assassin's Creed game. I never really leave an Assassin's Creed game, but like I just got done playing Valhalla, it felt good to get back into one of those traditional Assassin's Creed games, the old school ones. And while this game is on dated hardware, it is on the Wii U, it does come with its positives as well as its negatives. I mean, it is on dated hardware. You can see it right here. It looks pretty dated in terms of graphics and even in performance. It is only running 30 frames, if that, at max, but the gameplay is still there. You still feel like a super badass assassin every time you're playing these games, killing anybody you want, sneaking up on people, doing all the fun Assassin's Creed stuff that you can do. And that's still here in this game as well. It's no different than the Xbox 360 version, Xbox One version. Even the Xbox One version runs at 30 frames, so let's be real. There really is no difference between the versions of this game other than you have graphics on one side or you have features that you cannot find on any other version of this game other than the Wii U. And one of the things that this game added was sea exploration and the ability to just go across the entire map and pretty much seamlessly. Before all the Assassin's Creed games you would have to load into each different world or each different area, and this one just allowed you to just sail the open seas. You can sing sea shanties if you want to with your crew. You could do different things. You can battle it out with other ships. You could go hunting for sharks and whales, and it pretty much brought in so much extra features and things to do in an Assassin's Creed game. And it still holds up good today. It's still fun to do. Like, there's still something about collecting items in these games that is so rewarding, or synchronizing with the map. It's just so much fun. And here's the Xbox One version, just the loading screen with Edward, and this is the version that I played the game on, so I wanted to do a comparison with this one. And you can see right away the detail on Edward. You can see the guns on him, and just the colors overall, they just pop a lot more. And here's the Wii U version. You can already tell that the colors are just a little bit more washed out than the Xbox One version. There's still detail on Edward, but it's not at the same level as the Xbox One version. And I used the same island when I was comparing the two games, and here's the Xbox One version. And you can see that there's just so much more vibrancy on the island, and there's more shadow detail, and overall it's just a better looking game on the Xbox One. I find it really interesting when I really looked at the two, because then I could really tell, okay, there's a big graphical downgrade on the Wii U version, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad version. And here's the Wii U version of the same island. I'm just coming in from the other side, and you can tell right away that there's just not as much detail and vibrancy on the Wii U version. There's no shadows under the trees, the water's not popping as much, not as much detail on Edward, but still a good looking game for the Wii U. Like, there's not much complaints coming from me. It's just a big difference when you look at the two. And for whatever reason, when I was playing the Xbox One version, this map was just popping off right now. Like the ships were going wild. There was guys fighting it out on this island. I never really saw this in this game before, or at least I don't remember it when I was playing. I just thought it was crazy. But you can see there's so much more detail on the Xbox One version. The shadows are there. There's just a lot of detail on Edward. So I'm just going to do a little synchronize here and show you the difference between this synchronization and the Wii U version of synchronizing in the exact same spot. And finally, here's the Wii U version of me doing the same synchronization on the same island. Not as much color detail, not as much pop and shadow. Still a good looking game, like I said, for the Wii U version, but graphically the game is not on par with the Xbox One version and the PS4. But what it lacks in graphics, it makes up for definitely in the Wii U gamepad. And let's take a look. And I'm just going to show you what the Wii U gamepad does for this game that isn't available on any of the other games. So here's me playing on my monitor right now, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the Wii U gamepad and what you see on the Wii U gamepad. So right now we can see the whole map, we can see where all the collectibles are, we can look up the treasure maps, you know, all this stuff without having to pause the game and go into the settings. Which I didn't know I needed this until I had it, pretty much. And this is a huge bonus for this game, and I do love it. And this is how you would switch over to the Wii U gamepad if you want to play on the Wii U gamepad. So all I did was hold in the two joysticks, and it's easy as that. Hold in them again, and you're back on the TV or the monitor. It's that simple. It's a huge feature. I love it. So how does the game run in 2021? Well, I feel the game runs pretty good for its age and the system that it's on. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as the Xbox One version, but it makes up for in features that I didn't even know were available until I started making this video. I always owned this game, but I never got around to playing it on the Wii U, and I was pleasantly surprised. I feel like I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep playing this game on the Wii U. I could even just hook up my Wii U, don't even need to have it attached to a TV, and I could just play it right from the gamepad. Those are the features that I like and I kind of miss. Yeah, I could go play it on the Switch as well, but it was cool to be able to get those features where I could see the map and I could see the collectibles without having to pause and things like that. Overall, I think this game still holds up really well. It's still an Assassin's Creed game at the end of the day. And I feel if you want to get into Assassin's Creed and you've never played the series before, then start with Black Flag. Black Flag is a great game to start with. You might not understand some of the lore right away, but that's okay. You'll understand the surface level story of the game. It's not a big deal. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of exploration. If you like sea games like this and you like to be on ships and doing ship battles and all that good stuff, then this is the game for you. Even in 2021, this is the game for you. So let me know, guys, have you played Black Flag before? Did you like this game? Did you play it on the Wii U? Are you playing it on the Switch? If you have played this game, make sure you just drop a comment down below. If you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.